Hi, I'm Marilyn Longwell, and my area of practice is family law. Today I'd like to talk about how you can use your client's story to direct and control the litigation. In family law, every client has a story. You can bet on that. And you are supposed to know the law. In fact, you need to use the law and apply it to your client's story. Now, you shouldn't be afraid to tell the client that you need to check the statute on something or you need to research something, because they don't expect you to know everything at the drop of a hat. But once you know the law that you need to apply to your client's story, that creates your theory, and the theory is what you're going to use in driving the case forward. Once you have the theory in mind, that's going to help you in moving the case. Now, the theory is going to let you know what's relevant to the case. Not everything is relevant. Not every document is relevant. You don't need every single bank statement in every single account, or you don't need every item of the opponent's pay. For instance, some things are more relevant in some cases. You may have a W-2 employee on the other side, and you need less discovery of that information than if the other person is a self-employed plumber who gets paid in cash and has several bank accounts around. So you have to keep all of that in mind as you're doing your discovery and as you're doing your motions. This is very important in how you advise your client. During discovery, you're also going to find out certain facts that your client didn't tell you. Now, it may be that the client didn't know those facts. It may be that the client has a different perspective on those facts. It also may be that your client just omitted some facts because they didn't think they were relevant or helpful. So it's your job to look at the new facts and see if you need to adjust the course of the litigation as a result of that. Once you have analyzed the facts that you've gotten in discovery, both your client's facts and the other side's facts, then you need to look at that in light of the law and advise your client. Don't parrot everything that your client says. Your client is not a lawyer. Your client is not objective. You need to be objective. You need to exercise some control over the litigation, and you need to give the client the professional advice that you're trained to do. That's what they pay you for. That's what they want, even though they don't like it sometimes, but you need to tell them the direction of the litigation and what the likely outcome is going to be, the pros and the cons, the what if we win, what if we don't win, and the fact that you're not going to win everything that you want. You may disappoint the client. You have to be prepared for that. But they will understand ultimately that what you're doing is in their best interests. You advise them of all the pitfalls, even when it disappoints them, even if they cry. Just remember to keep the Kleenex close at hand. I know that this has been brief, and I hope it's been helpful. The important thing to learn is how to control your case and how to be honest with your client and how to determine what's relevant and what's not relevant. I hope you'll learn more about the benefits of joining the ISBA Family Law section, which sponsors a variety of CLE programs, by visiting the ISBA website.